Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Monday morning and yeah, it's new project day. Can't believe that I've actually gone and bought more cars. There's cars all around me at the minute, everywhere. So, but this was bought actually for someone. They've been asking me to get them a car, find them a specific car and a specific budget. I think I've done that. So that's what we're picking up today. So I'm going to go off to Copart with the trailer, pick it up, bring it back. I'll show you what it is. We'll have a walk around it. I'll tell you the plan. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. Also, guys, I want to show you what I found with the I took apart the actual head for the Fiesta Auto. I'll show you that in the bench in a minute and see. I'll show you what I found. But yeah, that's got to go to the machine shop to have it checked and skimmed, pressure tested, and all the rest of it, just to make sure. So yeah, a very, very busy week this week. I've also got the Focus ST, the white one that I rebuilt the engine, that I gave to my daughter. That is back in the workshop this week for some work. I'm going to explain what is going on with that when it turns up. But for now, let's get cracking. Let's go and get this new project. Let's do this. So yeah, so guys, I need to go over and get this new project picked up this morning. But let me show you what I found after stripping all the valves out of the engine. The only thing that's left is the stem seals. They're inside there. You can see them. Intake stem seals are there and exhaust ones are there. They are an absolute pig to get out of them stem seals. I've tried to get some small nose pliers in there and try and wiggle them out. They're just not having it at all. So I think take it to the machine shop and let them pull it out. They've probably got a special tool or way or whatever. They could do it a lot quicker than I can. So yeah, we'll let them. Feel a bit bunged up today. Anyway, so I've done a template. You can see this is the timing, T for timing, which is this end. And then I've just taken out the valves and put them in each order, so I know which order they go back in. So the actual damaged valve is this one here on the exhaust side, cylinder 3. Let me see if I can get a bit of a close-up for you so you can see it properly. So it does look like it's been like chewed away, doesn't it? I'm trying to get it so you can see it properly. It looks like it's been chewed away. See it? Very, very strange. I've not seen that before. But apparently it does do that. If you get a small gap going through, it'll just get worse and worse and worse, and it'll just keep corroding or keep sort of coming away. Yeah, how strange is that? But that's why we've got no compression. So we're going to take them all out. I'm only going to replace this one. Don't have to replace them all. It's absolute waste of money. You just got to make sure I check them though. Do you know what I mean? Just check every single one of them. They need a little clean. If they're not closing correctly, you're not getting a perfect seal on the compression. That could be one of the reasons why we wasn't getting a good compression, is that they weren't closing properly. You can see those little bits and pieces on top there, look. And it's supposed to seal on the edge. And if that's not perfectly sealed flat, you're going to lose compression. These intake ones are pretty good. Pretty flat. It's the exhaust side. But I suppose the exhaust side is going to be a little bit worse because you've got a build-up of carbon, around the exhaust side. Yeah, look. You've got that build-up of carbon a little bit. So it's not gonna, it's gonna stop it. It's not gonna, you know what I mean? It's not gonna seal properly when it closes. So yeah, machine shop it goes today. There's no, I can't see no physical, any sort of damage to the actual seats at all. They're all good. So I've just checked it on, but I'm going to get him to check it as well. That's really, really flat. I can't, that doesn't need skimming. This wasn't an actual head gasket issue. It was a valve issue. And you'd never know that it was that valve until you took the head off. You assume that because it's got no compression and cylinder free, head gasket failure. But it wasn't. There was no head gasket failure between each cylinder. So yeah, that's going off to the machine shop today. Might have it back today. Might have it back. Depends how busy they are, or I'll probably get it tomorrow. Head gasket's coming tomorrow, Tuesday. Someone is already very, very interested in this car. And they want me to try and get it ready for them by the end of this week. So yeah, I said to him, look, I am going to do what I normally do on each car. I am not going to be rushed. I'm not going to be rushing. I'm just going to concentrate and, you know, take my time, and then just do what I normally do on each of these cars. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, that's it. I'm going to take this to the machine shop, and I'll let you know the results on that when I hear. So yeah, bear with me, guys. Let's go off. Let's get the new project. I'll bring it inside. We'll have a look at it, and then we'll go from there and see what needs to be done. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I am back from the machine shop, and the new project pickup is just behind me. But let me just explain what's going on with this. Now, I just took it over there. He'd stuck it on the jig thing quickly just to sort of see how flat it was. He said it was absolutely spot on flat. That is not warped, moved or buckled or anything. He said that is spot on. So that's good. And the other thing as well, I told him the situation, what was going on. I told him that like this, he sees this quite a lot, wearing away like that. He sees that quite a bit on valves. It's nothing, it's nothing unusual for him. But he did say to me, he said, did it come out of this one here? I said, yeah, how did you know that? He said, well, he said, I can tell that this area has been sort of, is darker, which means it's like been carbon hit more than the rest of them. So yeah, he just knows his stuff, and he said straight away which valve it was, and he was right. But he's checked it all over, and he said, yeah, it's absolutely fine. He said there's no need to do any work on it, apart from clean up these areas and then reseal all the actual valves. This is intake, obviously, because obviously they're cleaner. This side's cleaner than the exhaust side. He said just reset the valve, reset the actual things inside, get some paste, grind them back in flat, get all that stuff off the edges off there, and away you go. So yeah, that's that. Sorry guys, someone come to the door, so I had to cut off there. Yeah, let's show you the new project I've just picked up and potentially already sold. So yeah, here it is. Another Fiesta, black one this time. And like I said, potentially already sold this one, guys. He's been looking for a car, and it's one of Dave, the driving instructor. It's one of his pupils that's just passed their test, Zach. And Zach was looking for a Fiesta like this. This is a titanium version, and it's got the 1.4 engine in it. So it's a little bit bigger, but his budget, I think, is going to be all right. I'm not quite sure. Insurance, again, I'm not quite sure. He's going to come have a look at it, and he's going to sort of make a decision. Either way, this car will sell easy. It's a 5-door, It's a titanium. It's on a '09 or is it 2010? I can't remember. '09 or 2010. But yeah, there's not a lot of damage to it. I've got to be honest. There's a little damage to the bumper bonnet here, which we've got to mess around with. See if we can push it up from the other side. And then, yeah, it depends on what he wants to do. Like, does he want to spend the money or not? I already know what his budget is, and it is tight to do anything on this. The good thing about this, 2 keys, full service history. So, yeah, that's the good thing about it. It is absolutely filthy. As you can see, it is filth. So we need to clean this before he turns up, if we can do a bit of work on it and tidy it up for him, just so that he can have a look at it a bit better. That's what we're going to do. He's going to come over today. You've got a trim missing at the bottom here. There's a few scuffs. It looks like the bumper could do with a respray, I've got to be honest. But again, I don't know if he wants to spend the money on it. It really does depend what he wants to do. If he doesn't want to go down a route, then I will do all these bits and pieces, you know, and then I'll, you know, get more money for the car, basically. So I'm just trying to give him the opportunity to sort of take a vehicle more or less as is. I'm going to clean it. It needs a clean inside and out. It needs a few bits and pieces doing. Like I said to you, I'm going to have a go at this. Going to tidy him up, tidy the back, put a new trim on the back bumper as well. So we'll get that done for him. And then just see what he wants to do. Again, you know, I'll find a cap for that. I'm sure I've got a handle cap for that in black. So we'll put that on for him. It's dirty, but it just needs a tidy up. You know, it just needs a tidy up. It's done a few miles. It's done 117,000 miles, but let me just show you. Starts up like straight away. Digital climate control. Air conditioning, just let it click. So that's on. No CD. So the air conditioning is working. Got a book pack down there. Locking wheel. Yep, locking wheel nut key. Yeah. Automatic window wipers. I think it's got power fold mirrors. So they fold in. So we've got power fold mirrors as well on this one. Yeah, and it's just his first car, so it's just a cheap, nice little run around. Still got an MOT until December, so 9 months MOT still left on the car. Again, that really does depend. I always love to get these cars MOT'd, but when people say to me, "I've only got this amount of money to spend. I've only got this budget," well, your budget will only get you so much. And that's the end of the day. That is kind of where we're at with it, really. And it just needs a clean. A few bits and pieces. Look how dirty it is. So, yeah. I hate putting my hands in these pockets. You never know what's going to be in there. So why don't we get this one outside, guys? Start giving it a good clean, inside and out, and then wait to see when Zach turns up what he wants to do. So let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, what a clean that was. Just inside, outside. Just sort of really wanted to tidy up before Zach turned up. And he has done. Zach, he's turned up with his parents today. Had a good look at the car. And yeah, wants to take it. Wants to take it in a couple of days, really. Just want to do a few bits and pieces to it. I haven't quite finished, doing my bits and pieces to the car. I still want to have a little play around with this bonnet here. Just want a little mess around with that. I can't, like I was trying to explain to them, is that really that should be, that paint shop, all painted, and then he would have painted the whole bonnet. But there's not enough money in his budget to go and do that, and there ain't enough money to do the bumper either, like the back bumper. So I said to them that I'll do the best I can with it, and then I'll sort of touch up and make it good. It's already looking better than what it was. Still needs some attention around. You can see I've touched up this bit as well. Just needs a bit more going over it. And obviously that tucking in as well. And then we've got to put a trim around the bottom, which I've taken off the other car, the other Fiesta at the front. So this is the lower trim. So I'll get that fitted for them as well. I've done the oil checks. I've done all that sort of stuff. I've topped up the coolant. Done an oil top up as well. Needs a bit more coolant, I think. Yeah, it needs a bit more coolant, so I'll do that. But yeah, I was trying to explain to Zach and his mum and dad that, I would really do a bit more to this car if I was going to be sort of doing like these ones where I'll do the timing belt, the full service, I'll go all over it, I'll get the painting done, but then I sell it for more. So yeah, there was that sort of, do they want me to sort of do the bits and pieces, or do you want to stick to your budget and then they take it, quite not as it is at the minute, because I've still got to do some work to it. Still got to put a door handle over that. Still got to put these caps, these end caps on the dash. Tidy it all up. Do the seats. Do the upholstery. Do the clean. Do the proper clean off it as well. It's looking a lot better than what it was this morning when I picked it up already. So I said to him, look, I'm going to spend a couple of. I'll spend a day on it today and tomorrow, maybe the next day, doing all the little bits and pieces, and then yeah, that will probably be it for this one. And yeah, because Zach actually passed his driving test last Thursday, so I know he's eager and keen, and I'm sure he's watching this video. I'm sure he's very eager and very keen to get in a car and start driving. But I just had to sort of, get this car today. It's already got an MOT until December, so that's really good. So he can more or less tax it and then insure it, and then that's it. He can just drive it away. But I want to do my normal checks all over the car just to make sure that it's good and it's roadworthy. Just because it's got an MOT does not mean it's roadworthy. So I want to check discs, check pads, check tyres, make sure they're all good. Just check it all over. But so far, it's looking smart. It's getting there. So yeah, what I want to do next is I want to put that trim along the bottom bumper, get that on, tidy that up, and then just continue for the rest of the day. Let's just see how far we get. Obviously, it's going to be hard to show it in camera, but after I've cleaned it, you can see that it's got a lot of this, looks like bird poop all over the top of the, But I've tried to do this before in another video. Very, very difficult to get it out. Once it's been sitting on the actual paintwork, it's like bloody acid, and it just burns away, doesn't it? So, again, I'll do the best I can for it, and I want to make sure that it's a nice, tidy car for him. But in their budget, they just haven't got, they don't want to spend any more on the budget that they've got on the car, which is fair enough as well, because it's his first car, in all fairness, no offence to Zach, but he might ding it a little bit, he might scratch it a little bit. You just don't know, because it's his first car. Everyone has a little little scratch or a bump on their first car. So, but no, this is ideal. This is perfect for him. It's perfect little car. I just want to make sure it's all cleaned up and it's roadworthy, so we can take it. So, yeah, let's get set up. Let's just see what we can get done. Oh, before I set you up, a quick note on this one. I have had the key man out today, and you can see I changed the barrel, put this one back in. The airbag's still off, but I've changed the locks over and stuff like that. So we have a running engine. Sounds lovely. So yeah, at least now I know that runs, because I didn't know if that actually run, that engine. So that's one thing to worry about. Let's carry on. I'll set you up. Let's do a bit on the back. Continue doing a tidying up. Continue on this car for today. But let's just see how far we get. But you know, I knew this was going to be like this. It's going to be just a quick flip for him. You know, I've already sent him pictures. He knows about this one. I sent him this one and a silver one that I'm picking up tomorrow, and he picked this black one. So yeah, let's get set up. Let's do this. So there we go. That is the back trim on the bumper, looking so much better once you put those
once you put those plastic trims on like that, just finishes it off. I'm still sort of cleaning, I'm still sort of touching up the paintwork, but it's already looking so much better than what it was. Yeah, still need a couple of little tabs, little dabs on the rear bumper, but it's definitely made a lot better. I'm just going over it with the cloth and the 3 fast cut 3M fast cut for getting rid of any marks or swells or anything like that. Just try and make it more, you know, presentable, make it look a little bit better. It's actually it's getting there. It's looking good. There's a little bit more time spent on it, but we are definitely cleaning it up and getting there. Put the cover on the side, so that one's done, and the other side as well. I thought I had one of these covers for the handle. I'm sure I had one somewhere. But yeah, that one's done as well. So it just needs a good wipe over now. Obviously these plastics all over here, just wants a good wipe over. I am thinking about taking it over to like a valet car washers, and then just going all over the inside and outside of the car, just to really sort of, you know, clean it up and bring it up for him. Probably do that. Went over this wing mirror cap, door mirror caps, not wing mirror. Wing mirror's there, door mirror's here. Door mirror cover cap, and it had like little white spotches over it, so that's come up okay, a lot better than what it was. I've switched out the locking wheel nut key bolt for the wheels. I've took all 4 off and replaced them with new wheel bolts. They're just, yeah, they're just a pain. They're just an absolute pain, they are, these locking wheel nut keys, and just losing them and sort of going wrong. So just I always try and take them away now, get rid of them, and then that's that, you know, issue. Further down the line, he ain't going to have an issue getting these wheels off if he needs to change the tyres and stuff like that. Just take them away. So that is exactly what I've done. I started wiping out the top as well with the roof. I don't know if I can show you this side. So I started sort of going across here just to see if it made a difference. And you know what? It has actually made a little bit of a difference. So I might get the polisher and then just go over the whole roof to see if I can actually get rid of these. Because I might be able to get rid of quite a lot of this now, you know. A little bit of elbow grease helps loads. But the biggest thing now really is to have a little attack at the bonnet. This here. Really want to sort of have a look at that. This is going to be the next thing we're going to do. You know, I'd love to say that, you know, I'll get it repainted, but there just isn't enough money for them. They don't want to be spending anything over. Do you know what I mean? So I'll make sure that it's protected. It's a little bit rusty, so we'll take it back a little bit and then just give it a paint. I've tried to push that out from underneath here. I've tried to get it up there now and try and push it out, but it just really just ain't having it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what else I can do with that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to try and sort this out for them. But they do understand and realise that it's his first car and it's going to have some battle scars, you know. But all in all, it's a nice, tidy car. And for his first car, for a 5-door Ford Fiesta titanium, it is a great little car for someone. I'd love this for my first car, honestly. We've done the boot. Oh no, it's not. I've turned the power off. But yeah, I am thinking about sort of just getting this over to car wash now. Inside, outside, they will go all over it and spick and span the whole lot. You know, I think they might even do the seats, but I want to check to see if they're doing the seats. They're not that bad, but they just want to going over, a freshen up, you know. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I kind of hoped that this was going to go this way because, you know, I really wanted this for his first car, and I don't want to be sort of, I can't be spending a lot of time on this because, like I said, it's their budget, and it's not worth it. So yeah, but great little first car. I'm glad, obviously, that I can help out people like this and get their first cars. And yeah, he'll absolutely love it. It's just, these Fiestas are good. They're great little cars for the first time. So yeah, unfortunately, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. It may be the end of this car for now. I don't know yet. Depends, you know, what else I can do in it tomorrow and stuff like that. But yeah, for now, that's it. Just a quick flip, this one. And yeah, someone's going to get a great little Fiesta. I've got Fiestas all around me at the minute. I've got this red Fiesta. Got that red Fiesta Auto. That 2 Fiestas outside. And yeah, just crazy busy. That one's sold now as well. So that Fiesta automatic, had a lady come over. She wants that car. 100% she wants that car, and she wants it this week by Saturday. So we've got this week to get this car back together, and she wants it. So yeah, it's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fiestas around me at the minute. But yeah, it's good that they're selling and going quick. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not messing around with them. They're just coming in and going so quick. So yeah, anyway, that's enough waffling, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Drop me a comment in the section below. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care. See you soon.